the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see this home.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis. Now the starting group for the visitors. Tony Parker is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Kareem, and it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. McGinnis out there with Worthy. Then there's West, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Here's West, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Kev. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping, the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. Do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium.
Pass to McGinnis. Now Whiteside. Clock at 6. West outside. Thompson for the triple. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Defender right there. I mean, that's a tough shot right there by Thompson. Over the contesting hand. I mean, we'll see him do that time and time again.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McGinnis covering. Thompson outside, inside. Whiteside, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. This is the first meeting of these 2 teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Pacing will be important. You'd like to see them move the ball and concentrate on taking good shots.
Nunn passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
West dishes to Worthy. Pass to Whiteside. West with the ball. Shoots from the elbow. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nunn. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last 2 years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Pass to Nunn. Wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
West finds Whiteside. On the wing, Thompson. And the pass to Worthy. To the left side wing. On the wing, Thompson. Gilgeous Alexander cover it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Barton outside. Outside Robinson. No good. That would have tied it.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
43% since taking the floor today. For 3, Richardson. And Kurth pulls it down. McGuire passes to Christie.
And let's check out the stats for Barton. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Oh, no doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though. But when he turns it back around, watch out.
We're talking about number 1 options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 to 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Porter to the wing right side. Mutombo kicks to Porter. Shoots over Barton. Porter, no luck. Richardson right side. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Porter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The home team leading by a point. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Well, yeah, GA, they were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. They've got Christie. Mutombo is out there with Thorpe. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Porter in at the point guard position.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to Christie. Here is Aguirre. Robinson with the block. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Here's Thorpe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Christie. No good on the three.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
On the wing, Porter. Barton defending. Here's Mutombo. He sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Parker passes to Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And the bonus you get with Robinson, he plays the 3, 4, or 5. That versatility on both ends of the floor, a huge asset.
And Thompson kicks it to West. Passes it to McGinnis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Parker with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's good. 2 points.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
Parker against West. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Parker. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives and bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Oh, look at him fly! So it's the visitors now. They trail by 1. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Nunn passes to Porter. But they recover it. Here's Williamson. There's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Thompson dishes to West. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a shot Thompson loves. He's so confident, so accurate with his jump shot.
Abdul-Jabbar against Whiteside. Here's Nunn. 6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Good on the bucket. Guinness has got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nunn passes to Williamson. On the wing, Jason Richardson shoots. Good D by Thompson. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Moving it up. Here's Porter. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Whiteside. Worthy kicks to Whiteside. West outside. There's the pass to Thompson. Knocked loose, and so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Aguirre checked in for McGinnis. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. With 1 second left, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Martin with it. West picks him up. Martin surveying the floor, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Here's West, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And both free throws good for West.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Martin dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Richardson. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good checking out the visiting team. Kenny?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those were some much-needed points, and it keeps them right.
And that's a wrap for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Will Barton. Wendell Carter is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's McGinnis. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 4 assists now tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Porter. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Look, he's so crafty with the ball in his hands. Thompson baiting the defender in it out.
The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough, and you see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same
so
stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Here's West. Excellent D there from Parker. West has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. To the wing on the left. here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely, and it's Carter missing.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Nice shot by Thompson.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump play. You have to do more. Here's Parker.
That one off the back iron and out.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. There's Parker with the 3. That one doesn't drop. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Porter passes to Thorpe. On the wing, Thompson. Puts up a 3. And that one is off.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Count that bucket. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
And Parker is just so clever at finding ways to score off the drive as he demonstrates there.
And the dunk by Worthy.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. To the middle, here's Porter. That one good for 2. Porter's got 6.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Porter passes to Thorpe. Back to Porter. Trey bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Christie against Parker. The shot's good from Christie.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Parker kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Aguirre. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And Parker is just so deceptive on the drive. He just knows how to force the issue down low.
Whiteside's checked in for Thorpe. And he sinks the second. Here's Christie. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Here's Christie. Sinks the triple. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Now Parker. He's got 7. And the free throw, no good. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Just 3 to shoot. His three-pointer's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. The home team up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Excellent defense. Keep getting the ball side to side on offense. We're getting a lot of good looks. Let's be patient in getting up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Whiteside is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Christie. Then there's West. And it's Aguirre in at the small forward position. Back to West. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Christie. To the paint. Here's Aguirre. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes to West. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Parker. Porter passes to Parker. West with the steal. Down low. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by West. West has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Parker against West. Parker's shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
West draws the double. Pass to Aguirre. For the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson, and Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Being under 40% all in all for the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Parker surveying the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Williamson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's West. Finished off the break.
An impressive defender who uses his length well. Thompson is adept at finding ways to come up with steals.
Parker against West. Parker left side. It goes straight through with the swish.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
West passes to McGinnis. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Parker against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. If you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
To have extra. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Oh, that's just a good decision right there by Clay. Gets a little space, takes it himself.
Parker with it. West picks him up. And that one's good. Parker.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 1:47 left here in the 4th quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Whiteside's checked in for Mutombo. And Porter drops them both. 1:31 left in the 4th. West the bounce pass. Thompson with the bucket.
This guy can play. Whatever they ask Thompson to do, he is more than willing. I mean, he knows how to create his own space to get a shot off near the rim.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And that one's good. Parker.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
West with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Parker against West. 6 to shoot. West draws the double, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Worthy, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
But looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Feeds it to Williamson. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Whiteside. West inside. The open shot by Worthy with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Barton, and it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, missed. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg